Hey, what's up, garden friends? Who doesn't love garlic? I know I certainly do. If you've ever wondered about growing garlic, wonder no more. In today's video, we'll talk a little bit about it. I love growing garlic. These were from bulbs, actually little sets, little cloves we planted way back in October, November time. We planted a lot of garlic, mostly California early, which is a Softneck variety. But we also, hey there, bud. But we also planted some Hardneck varieties, which you can see right here. And so let's quickly go over that. And it's, I mean, really the name says it all. The Softneck varieties, like this California early here, they're literally soft. The stalks, the leaves that come up and form off the stem, they are kind of flexible. These are the ones that you'll see people braid up and have these big, beautiful braids of the garlic, which is pretty actually easy to do. But these soft neck ones are the way to go. Even this big mamma jamma right here is one I pulled up, took a picture of this, posted online the other day just to kind of show it off. And folks thought it was a hard neck, but guess what? This is actually a soft neck variety. It just is a big, massive, massive bulb. And so one of the differences is that that I'm come to find is that hardnecks are really good if you live in climates that are extra cold and have pretty kind of cool, cold winters. Hardneck varieties tend to do really well there. Hardneck varieties also are known for awesome flavor. So these ones right here are my hardnecks. They're called the German Red. I got them in a little later, to be fair. This was a later planting, maybe later in fall, early winter. So I didn't get them quite in as soon as I would have liked, but they still did pretty good. And you can see that's got a really hard, firm kind of neck there. That stem is really definitely firm. And so you can see what's nice on these, you'll see several of them. They have these little these garlic scapes, which are like these budded up blossoms that shoot up here, and guess what? They're edible. If you get to them nice and soon and early when you find them, cut them off and enjoy them. You can saute them up, you can put them in salads and sandwiches, you can cook them. There's probably a million different ways that a talented chef can utilize them, but they're really full of flavor. It just has this nice kind of asparagus-like texture on the stem there, but with its own unique kind of mild garlicky flavor. Super good, and I have to imagine it's good for you. Garlic is like the best. It's like medicine that we can grow. I love growing garlic. So one of the other things, not just the hardneck and the scapes that are pretty cool, is that these hardneck varieties, which oftentimes you can't find quite as easily in your grocery stores. Oftentimes you're gonna find probably soft neck varieties. They don't store as well for as long. You can hold on to them for a while, right? But they don't store quite as long as these other varieties do. But their flavor is like known to be super good, really like just killer flavor. These are German Reds. I've yet to even cooked one yet. Probably maybe this week I will. Today's video, I'm gonna cut these open and we're gonna take a look at actually at the sections of these garlic, because sometimes some of these hardneck varieties can also have larger cloves. So instead of having a ton of little small cloves, these ones are supposed to have hopefully have some really large segments, right? Some big large cloves that we can work with, easy to peel, easy to cook with. Oh man, I wish you could smell this, and I cannot wait to cut this open. So pretty cool. So hardneck varieties, really good with cool weather. They have a little bit different morphology. They've got the edible garlic scapes, which you're not gonna get those garlic scapes on your soft necks. So it's kind of cool. So I think next year I might grow even more hardneck varieties as well as soft necks, because actually what I found out this year is we grew a bunch of garlic and it all just grew really, really well. And for me, it's one of those easy crops where you plant it, as long as your soil's decent and it's in the right spot where it's getting full sun and proper spacing, which is really easy to do. I'll link a video where I kind of show a little bit of how we planted, and I'll probably make another one in the future to go further in depth. But really what you need to know is it's super easy, it's barely an inconvenience. Sorry, pitch meetings. But it's super fun and easy. Once you get them in the ground growing in fall, they kind of get rooted in for the winter time, and then they kind of pause for the winter just a little bit, and then once spring hit, I mean, they just went like crazy. And then now spring's kind of coming to an end, and these varieties are kind of on the early side of things. So they were ready to harvest lickety split. I got them out of the garden, replaced those rows that they were in with basil and beans and other herbs and things. So now that the areas they're in are basically just getting gardened in full time. So it's awesome. So the soft neck varieties, really cool. You can see this one right here, and I want to show you, and I probably should have started the video like this. This is a store-bought. This is garden grown, right? These are garden grown right here. And to be fair, this is a pretty massive homegrown one. And this is a pretty tiny store-bought one. I've purchased ones in the store that are a bit bigger, but this one I got from the store, in a little sleeve of them that they come, and they were all tiny. And so it's just kind of funny. but this one is a Softneck variety, but you can just see this one's massive. So here, I'll show you. So I've been letting them cure. What happened is that we pulled these out of the ground and then we let these kind of sit out in the shade, getting some fresh air, but not direct sunlight, for about 2 to 3 weeks. And then now they're starting to dry up a bit more. They're kind of getting all that flex out of there and the green out of there. Hey, bud. My son's getting impatient. We better hurry up this video. So we're gonna cut that off, and you can kind of see just a normal old little head there. Yeah? Are you ready? Okay, so I better finish up. So let me cut this really quickly. I'm gonna show you. Gosh. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. And then we'll cut one of these hardneck as well. Let's take a look. Oh, perfect. So here, I'll switch them. So on this side right here is my Softneck variety, and you can see the cloves, they're actually pretty good size as well, and I didn't even cut into all of them. There's actually a whole outer perimeter of cloves right there that I didn't even slice open. I'm gonna put a little salt, little olive oil on this and bake it up in the oven and roast this for later, same thing as this. But you can see right here where it actually has the stem right in the center, that hard neck. And then the cloves around it. So they're a bit different in their shape, but the cloves do look larger, a little more segmented, but you know what? Actually, both of them have massive cloves. So either way, I'm really happy. I'm looking forward to cooking these, eating them, seeing if there is a flavor difference, that it's noticeable. I don't know, I just love garlic. So for me, this is really exciting. And there are so many varieties out there. That's why I urge you to consider growing garlic. If right now it's summertime where you're at, if you're listening to this video now, that's okay. It'll be fall again before you know it, and then you can plan for next year's harvest. And I'm telling you, garlic is so easy to grow, really easy to harvest, and just, I mean, simply, it's just the best to just eat with, cook with. I can't wait. So here you go. Softneck, hardneck, doesn't matter. Either way, it's all good. Cannot wait. So thanks for sticking around, garden friends. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, all that great stuff, or just come back for more garden adventures. There's always something new to talk about and see. I've got so much garlic this year. I've got a lot to share. So I better get to it. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye?
Yeah, bye-bye.